Scott Lynch's Gentleman Bastard sequence has been one of my favorite fantasy series for some time now. Its world feels so fresh within the genre, and Lynch handles building it extremely well. Throughout the first book, Camor became a place I discovered. The canals, bridges, and elegant houses laced with ornaments, contrasted by the ugly reality of Shades Hill and the criminal underworld, painted a picture in mine and so many others' minds of a city resembling Venice, filled with crime, erected upon magical ruins. Other places the series takes you also feel like cities from Renaissance Italy, pulled into this world of wonders. I could discuss every aspect of this series at length, but today I wanted to talk about its central character, Locke Lamora. He is the thorn of whom the commoners of Camor whisper. Rumor has it, he's a master of the sword, and robs the rich to give to the poor. But Locke could barely swing around the sword, and the wealth he relieves the nobles of goes directly into his pockets. He doesn't sulk around at night, picking locks and snatching jewels. His theft is far more refined. Locke is an actor at heart. Wearing false identities, he and his crew spin stories of opportunity to investors who gladly part with their gold and only learn that foreign trader and his servants were complete fabrications when the robbers have already vanished without a trace. This business doesn't simply anger the nobles. Even to the other criminals of Camor, Locke has to put up a show. Decades ago, the man who lifted himself above every gang and criminal in the city, the Kappa Barsavi, made a pact with the nobles, negotiated by the Duke of Camor himself. Their secret peace ensures both keep out of each other's business, so they may both thrive in Camor. Locke never thinks twice about breaking it, pursuing his dangerous games of deceit, not for mere profit, but for the thrill of the scam itself. From the very start, Locke is an exciting character to follow. He's clever, and seeing his plans come to fruition brings a smile into every reader's face. Interestingly, Lynch goes against the conventional way protagonists are written in fantasy. Commonly, the hero has to grow in some way to overcome obstacles. In Locke, this growth is visibly lacking. The rest of this analysis applies to other characters as well, but we experience the story through Locke's eyes, so he's the best example to use. Instead of this morally grey and interesting character changing in some way, we learn how he became the master thief he is today. Through expertly placed flashbacks, we witness Locke's childhood, his harsh life underneath Shades Hill, Father Chains taking him under his wing and teaching him the craft, living his teenage years right beside the other gentleman bastards. The moment he and John take on the rivaling gang of street kids, cementing their friendship and trust in each other forever. It all works to paint a picture of the man behind the act. A good friend, through and through, who cares more about the ones close to him than anything else. The decision he makes at the end is perfectly obvious to you then, because you've been shown his compassionate side. Not to say his only flaw is the profession he chose. His bond with the crew leads to some despicable actions, which you forgive him for, because you were there when that bond was formed. You understand him. Instead of writing a hero who sheds his flaws, Lynch created a deeply flawed man, whose personality you uncover bit by bit. This is what makes not only Locke, but so many of his characters feel real. And it's not something I see a lot of other authors doing. So, thank you for watching this exploration of how Scott Lynch writes characters. If you liked it, be sure to let me know by liking and subscribing the video. Any criticism can be left in the comments, but please keep it civil, guys. For now, that's all from Belgium, boy. Have a good night.